This is Grimm Grinner on all channels.
Welcome to the waste.
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 Welcome to the waste. Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the waste.
Welcome to the wastes. Pop tabs and bottle caps. Her voice crackles on the static, telling me stories, transmitted from the wastes. Searching for rocks, he hunts for moss. Gazing at the constellations for a glimpse of light, living incandescence. Tabs jingling with his keys, caps hanging from her ears, a cacophony of metal, made louder when they connect, under the shattered sky. Telling each other stories, killing the emptiness with their voices. Scavenging. Bits of scrap, rusted metal, shards of glass, wire wrapped around treasures, trinkets, tokens of affection, hanging from gear, markers of where we've been, who we've been, who will be, who we are. Symbols showing the world what it means to survive and still find hope, scavenging in the dirt, in the ruins of the wastes. Scrapped treasures. Rusted metal plucked from the snow. Scraps and broken pieces, made anew, just like us, digging ourselves out from the dirt and ash of bridges burnt, wreckage of old lives we lived, shaking off the dust, wiping away the blood, stitching the wounds, using whatever we find together, likely to leave scars, for us to tell stories about, sitting around the fire, crafting treasures together. Decayed decadence. The soft crackle of static, mixed with the fire we've started, camped out in a basement, a ruined manor above, telling stories from before, adding new tales of after. Wondering what happened to them, sorting through scavenge, plucked from the decay above. Chills shift you to my arms, holding you close for warmth, safety from the spirits, awakened with our storytelling. Voices softening as sleep takes over, the ghosts of the old world watching over us as the embers die down. Bloody rest. Despite the signs screaming, "Do not enter," behind layers of rust and blood, we cut the locks, entering for shelter from the rats, abandoned since before the fall. The factory holds secrets, maybe even treasures, scrap not taken by scavengers, tools not yet turned to weapons. You whisper amongst the machinery, silent despite the tab between your teeth, and the caps hanging from your neck. My gear announces me to any threats, makes me an easy target, all part of the plan. Mischief over menace for this one, but the bat in my hand and the hammer on your belt, we're ready for anything. Art at the end of the world. Relics from the past hanging, covered in dust, surrounded by decay. Telling stories all the same. We wander the halls together, fascinated, listening to stories of old, hearing our own reflected back at us, seeing our own tapestries, the threads holding endless stories, noticing how many match, sharing the same colors, the same magic, as if painted by the same artist, telling a tale of hope, of finding safety, of surviving the fallout, and holding on tight, woven like threads in a canvas, painted with dried moss and copper dust. Wasteland frost. The frigid air still cuts, like 1,000 shards of glass blown inward from the shock wave, a blast that still reverberates years after obliterating who I was. The scars linger on my soul, frost that never melted, crept into my veins, giving me frost lost to the chill, finding fires to try and warm up and heal, stop more from being lost. But there aren't enough logs to keep the flames warm. I see bonfires in the distance, flames and sparks leaping high, but the frozen wastes between risk freezing me entirely before I can finish healing and warm myself by the flames. So I try to fan the embers, hoping to light a torch to be able to brave the blizzards. Old World Obit. Here lies the old world, ruins of what used to be, buried in the rubble of now, faded stories, some lost forever. Others waiting to be found, dusted off and told anew by wanderers in the wastes. Around campfires or over radios, cutting through the static voices in the night, talking of the times before, spinning new tales of hope. So here lies the old world, burned by the fall, making room for the new one. Hope we can get it right this time. Welcome to The Waste is a Wasteland podcast brought to you by Grimm Grinner Hutchinson. Feel free to follow me on all social media and make sure to subscribe so you can hear new episodes as they release. If you like what I do here and want to support the podcast by getting some cool merch, check out my Etsy store. For more information and all the links, check out linktree.com/welcome to the wastes. Thanks for listening.